Hey friends, it's LlamaMamaKayla here today, and I appreciate you stopping by for a visit. Today I'm sitting here at my desk and I'm just crocheting this long tube, and you probably never would guess what this is going to be. But this is arms. It's not just one arm, this is two arms. So I'll show you what I'm working on. I found this pattern. It was posted somewhere. I'm not on Facebook, but once in a while I will go on Facebook to look for a certain photo or a pattern or something I know that I've seen there before. And so while I was looking for something else, I happened to see this pattern, and I was like, I gotta make that. So I opened the link, and I've just had it open on my desktop here for a few days, and I decided I'm gonna make it. So let me finish this up. Yeah, okay, so this is an arm, and it is 6 stitches around. So you can see that I'm not using a stitch marker to keep up with my rows, because I am taking a stitch marker off every 6 stitches is too tedious for me. Like, that would just drive me crazy. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just crocheting around. I'm not keeping up with how many rounds or anything. I'm just doing it until I get it about 8.5 inches long, and then I'll just finish it off. And I am not one that can sit there and count the 6 stitches all the way around many times while I'm watching something or talking or whatever like that. So yeah, it just turned out ever how it turns out. Let me measure this and see how long this is, and it is just about right. So I'm going to decrease it. I'm just decreasing it to make the hand. Do that one more time. Since it was 6 stitches, I'm going to decrease 3 times, and I can't remember what the pattern calls for. At this point, I'm just kind of making it up myself. I end up doing that with most things that I make. But anyway. So, anyway, this is what I'm making. So I found this pattern for this little girl. She is just like kind of like a ragdoll type girl. She doesn't have any legs. She's hollow. She just has a head, and then you make the dress, and then you make the body, and you can make hair to go on her. And I just think she is just so cute. And I used the Mexicana. I used just Red Heart Red, and then I used the Mexicana for her dress, and I just got lucky. And see how it pulled up? I love how it pulled there, and that is just so pretty. And so when I got to her hair, her skin, I don't know what I'm working with. It's a mystery. It's probably a Red Heart or a Craft Smart, one of the two. So that's what I did. And when I got to the hair, the pattern actually calls for, like, you put in single strands of hair, and I wasn't about to do that. Sometimes I will do that. I've done that for plenty of patterns, but I just wanted something easy. I'm all about easy. And so I decided, I know I didn't have a pattern for the hair, but I've seen this before, but I've never done it. So I made the wig cap, and I just used the same pattern as the head and made the wig cap. And so I'm working on a second one, and I'll show you wig cap that I've made so far. So I'm at the point now where I'm going to make the strands of hair. And so I just put a one of these things, a stitch marker. I put a stitch marker where I wanted to start my hair, and I put it on here, and I decided like where I wanted to end it. And so then I just figured out how many I could put in of her hair, and then I figured out I wanted it to start off shorter and go longer. I don't know if you can tell, that's kind of tapered, because these are 12 stitches long, and then these are 14 stitches long, and then these are 18 stitches long in the back. I could have went longer, but it was my first time to do it, and I really didn't know what I was doing. I was just kind of playing around with it, and that's what I come out with, and I'm very pleased with it. Now this one I'll probably do different. I don't know, I might do longer hair, who knows, we'll see. But I love the way she turned out. And so the pattern, see if I can just lay her right here so you can see what I'm talking about as I'm doing this. So I've made a second one, and I used the same Mexicana yarn, and it did not pull the same. It's different. So that's interesting. So just because it does this on the first one doesn't mean it's going to do that on the second one. And I was thinking it was going to do that, but it didn't. But it's still colorful and pretty, and I'm calling this my little Mexican girl, and I'll probably end up giving it to Hazel, my little niece. And then I decided I needed to make one for my little niece Jada, and so I was making a second one for her. And I took this one over and showed my mom last night, and she's like, oh, I want one. And she's like, couldn't this sit on a water bottle? And I was like, yeah, it could. And she said, okay, make me one to fit over a water bottle. So I'm going to make her one, but it's probably not going to pull like this. So I'm probably going to make at least two more, one for myself, and I think I might just keep this one since it's my kind of, experimental one, and then hopefully I'll make the others, like a little better. And so I'm going to make them all with that Mexicana skirt, though, and I'm making them all with this darker skin color. Like, I have two colors here that I use for skin. This one is a mainstay Aran, and so it's lighter. And this one's just a little bit tan compared to that. So I'm using this one because I am making it little Mexican girls. We have Spanish nationality in our family. And so, yeah. And I love that I have this Mexicana yarn that was sent to me as a really surprise gift. And I am loving that. So I'm probably going to make a few more of these dolls and use that. So on this pattern, and the pattern is by Petals to Picots, and I'm going to leave a link in the description box for that. So if you are interested, you can make your own little rag doll. So really there's no front or back to the doll. It's just going to be, whatever I look at it and decide, oh, this side looks a little bit better, because it really looks the same on the front and back. There's no visible, place where you can tell, is a back or anything, no seam or anything like that. So for this pattern, you make the head, and it doesn't take, 15 minutes to make this head. And then the way you make the head, at one of the rows before you finish, you work in the back loops only, so it leaves the front loop. So after you make the head, you come back, you turn it upside down, and you join your dress color and work in that front loop that you left empty, and you start making the dress. And then it has for you to leave the little armholes. And so the pattern actually calls for using a bunch of different colors, so you color change a lot. but I didn't want to do that, and I had this Mexicana yarn that is just so pretty and rainbowish looking, and so I didn't change colors. Phoebe, no bark, no bark, no bark, Phoebe. Shh. Shh. I'm sorry, there's a man outside across the road mowing at the wildlife agent office, and you know, she's afraid he's gonna come over here. I'm like, come on, mow, come on and mow over here, but she's afraid he might come over and mow, and I'll welcome him. Phoebe, hush, hush. Nobody wants to hear that. Nope, I'll get lots of comments about you barking. Okay, so anyway, then you make the arms, and I gotta weave that in. But you make the arms, and I can go ahead and put that in. And you just slide this arm all the way through. Ain't that genius? That is just so cool. I love that. And you just kind of make sure you got it, you know, even. Okay, and it says, the pattern says to sew the arms to the top of the head. Well, my big old hands, and, you know, I got hand issues anyway, I couldn't get my hands up in there to do that. So what I decided to do, what was on this one, I took my red yarn, and I just did some stitches right through the dress and the arm, and sewed that arm in there. I did that on both sides, and I just kept doing that many times. You can't tell. Let's see if I can get that where you can see it better. You can't tell that I did that. So that's what I did. I'm not completely happy with her mouth, but that's the best I could come up with at the time when I was making it. So I might try something different for the next one. I don't know exactly. Yeah, I might cut this out and redo it also, because I'm not completely, you know, in love with that. So anyway, I'm going to, now I've already got the arms in, so I don't have to take them out. I'm just going to close this up a little better and make sure I've got them kind of evenish. And the arms are not stuffed. And then I'll just take my red yarn and sew through that. And work on her hair and get her made up. And then I'm going to make another one. I mean, it doesn't take long to make these at all. And these are just so cute. They would be cute as little gifts. And actually, I made my dress, the skirt, a little shorter than what the pattern calls for. Let me see. That one is a little bit longer. The second one is a little bit longer. But I stopped at like row 11, 12. Mine is like 12 rows in all. The pattern calls for like maybe going to row 16. And let me see real quick. Yeah, if the pattern calls for 17 rows, that would be a really long dress. So I might make one that long just to see, but I'll definitely make one for my mother that will fit nicely on a water bottle. But anyway, the pattern is called, the pattern is called Crochet Doll Pattern with Clothing and Accessories. And it is by Petals to Picots. And I guess there's some accessories like a purse, a hairband, flowers, or a headscarf, things like that you can make for it. And it is just really cute. And they have theirs made with sleeping eyes. Now on this one, I wasn't fully, I didn't know how I was doing the pattern. And I went ahead and put these eyes on, and I just got lucky. I got lucky that the armholes on the dress fit up where the eyes were in the front, because the eyes could have been like this, really, because you don't know what you're doing. I just got lucky that they worked out right. And then when I was making this one, I got a little bit nervous that they wasn't going to turn out right. I mean, you know, the eyes could have ended up here, and the dress like this, because you don't really know what you're doing and how your dress is going to end up. So on this, I am going to take some of the little safety eyes and put some hot glue on them and stick them in, because this one is for my mom and she's not going to put those safety eyes in her mouth, so it will be fine for her. Now, for the one that I'm going to make for the 2-year-old, I might just crochet a little black circle with a small hook and do like 6 single crochets and tighten it off and tie off, and make that for her eyes. And then the one that I'm going to give to my 5-year-old niece, I can just I can put the safety eyes on there, because she's not going to put it in her mouth either, and there's no little kids around her. So anyway, I just thought I would share this that I'm working on today. I completely just love this ragdoll. I think it's so cute. And I mean, you could just do all kinds of colors, and you can make these holiday, you know, if you wanted to, you could make this Christmas color yarns, you know, like variegated red, white, and green. Or you could do a 4th of July dress, or, you know, just anything. Orange for Halloween, or, you know, just whatever. So I think these are so cute, and I like that they, you know, would fit on a water bottle or something like that, you know. I just think they're really cute. So I just wanted to share that with you guys today, and if you make a doll, let me know. I would love to see. And I will be back soon. I have more videos planned for this week. Oh, and let me just tell you this. For some reason, YouTube has decided to turn off some of my comments, and they do that every now and then. I'm not exactly sure, like, why they decide to do that. It's, you know, I don't know. But I'm talking with YouTube, and some, when they do that normally, I turn the comments on, they turn the comments off. I turn the comments on, they turn the comments off, and we go back and forth till I guess they finally give up and leave the comments on. I don't know. But I turned the comments on, and I was like, I'm tired of this. And so I pulled them up on chat and was speaking to them about it, and just told them, you know, that my videos will always be made for adults. I do not make kid content. And so they are checking in on it, and she said, well, the comments are on. And I said, yes, because I just turned them on. And I said, YouTube will turn them back off. And she said, when they turn it back off, to contact them again so they can look at it and see what's going on, if it gives a reason or whatever. So I did that last night, and they sent me an email saying, what did it say? Something about safety for kids. And I'm just like, okay, kids are not going to watch crochet videos, and if they do, that's not my fault, you know. And so I'm talking to them, telling them that my channel is not for kids, and my channel is marked not for kids. Every video is marked not for kids, because when you upload a video, you have to go through this list of questions and mark different things and such. And so mine, every video is marked not for kids. And so just every now and then, once in a while, they'll decide a video might be for kids. So yesterday, I have uploaded the same video twice, because when I uploaded the first time, YouTube did not send out a notification, and the video just did not get any views, and it was like, just, I don't know, very, I don't know, I can't think of the word. I was discouraged, and so I uploaded that video again last night, and they still turned off the comments. And so anyway, I'm working on it, you know, working with YouTube and trying to get it situated. But I want to thank you all for watching my videos. That means so much to me. And if you're one that lets the ads play a little bit, you don't have to let them play all the way through, but if you let them play a little bit, that helps me out tremendously, and I appreciate that so much. And it encourages me to, you know, come back and make more videos. So I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to everyone who watches my videos. And I'll see you all again tomorrow, okay? Bye, friends.